Forget about the lies. Forget about the lies. They're keeping you in hiding. Come and be
What's up, beauty bunnies? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about this look right here. As you guys know, this week has been all about the Bad Habit cult series. I've been showing you all 5 of their palettes and creating looks using each and every one of them. So today's video is going to be all about the 5th palette. This is the Bad Habit Cult Mayhem palette. I, again, have been pushed outside of my comfort zone, especially because this palette is an all shimmer palette. All shimmer, you heard me right. There are no mattes, no transition shades. This is all shimmer. The pigmentation is amazing. The color payoff is amazing. They are just, you know, something that I didn't expect. But I was pleasantly surprised at how well they blended and how I was able to create a look like this using nothing but shimmers. So if you want to see how I got this look and what the color payoff for each of these shadows are, definitely keep on watching. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join the Beauty Bunny family, because in 2019 we're growing and we would love for you to be a part of our family. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So today we're going to be jumping into the Mayhem palette. So if you guys have been watching my videos so far, you guys will know that I've been doing a whole week of Bad Habit cult series. Every single day I posted about one of these palettes and created a look using one of them, and this is the final palette. So I saved this palette for last, mainly because these are all shimmers and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with an all shimmer look, but I have kind of like an idea of what I'm going to do. I hope it works out. But yeah, so this is the Cult Mayhem palette. It looks like this. Of course, it comes with this little pamphlet, not pamphlet, but this little clear sheet. It says, "Welcome to Mayhem. These 10 shadows feature our luxuriously smooth pressed formula powders. Apply using a brush for best blendability. For more intense payoff, use a dampened brush." All these shadows are a pressed powder, so they're all a shimmer. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with an all shimmer palette. I know it's possible to create a look featuring an all shimmer palette, but I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to jump in with some colors. I'm going to jump in with the shade Havoc. This is a like gunmetal-esque shade, and I'm going to place that on my outer crease. This is a e.l.f. blending eye brush. I'm going to place this on my outer crease. I feel like this would be better as like a topper. Something to go over like a black. I'm not going to blend it. I'm going to press it in and see if I get more color payoff like that. Yeah, I do. Actually, let me apply some airspun because this is all shimmer and I don't want to have a shimmery ass face. So I have that down. So again, I'm going to go back into Havoc and I'm going to press that into my outer crease. Outer V, sorry. It's a really pretty shade. I don't know if you guys can really see that. I mean, you can see it. You can definitely see it a little bit. I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is a BH Cosmetics number 16 brush, and I'm just going to blend out those edges just a little bit. And I'm just kind of blending it inward in the crease. I'm trying not to dip into another palette. I just brought that shade in with this brush just a little bit. I packed it on and then I blended it out with the BH Cosmetics brush. It's like a gunmetal type of shade. I don't know how to describe this shade, but I think this would be really pretty if I were to do like a smoky eye and then just pack this onto the lid. So this is a really pretty shade, and honestly I don't mind the shimmer in my crease at all. So next, I think I'm going to go into, I don't know, this shade is really calling me, but I don't know how this is going to look, and I'm not trying to F up. I think I'm going to go into Strike with another e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to start packing that on my inner portion of my lid. Like so. Those shadows actually blend pretty well together. Even though they're shimmers, they blend pretty well together. So I'm just taking that to my outer and middle like that. And then I'm going to take that same blending brush and just blend the edges just so that it's not a clear line of different colors. It's blended really nicely. That's actually really pretty. I actually like those two colors together. Now I'm going to do something I hope I don't regret. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take that all the way to the inner portion of my lid. And then I'm going to go in with another color and just blend out the outskirts. This angled defining eye brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to go into Victory. And I'm going to put that on my outer portion of my eye. On this BH Cosmetics V20 brush, you guys know I love this V20 brush. I've been using it in all the videos. It's the bomb, okay? I'm going to take Suspicion and I'm going to apply that to my outer corner. I'm trying to use as many of these colors as possible. So don't come for me if you're like, what the hell? And I'm not going to wing it out. I'm just going to apply some depth in the corner. I'm going to go back into that BH Cosmetics number 16 brush and I'm going to take a little bit of Havoc on there and I'm just going to blend the edges just a little bit. Definitely different than what I thought this look was going to be, but I'm not mad at it at all. I'm going to take a little bit more of Victory and just make sure I intensify that color just a little bit more. Those are what the eyes are looking like right now. I'm going to take the Vegan V20 brush because it's a really small brush. And underneath the eyes, I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go into Temper. Again, I'm trying to use as many shades as possible. And I'm going to take that on the outer corner. You see something on my contact, I have concealer on my contact. Don't ask me how that happened. I'm going to wipe that brush off and then I'm going to go into Dystopia, I'm assuming is what it's called. And take that same brush and I'm going to just blend that in with that shade. I'm going to take Avenge, just a little bit of Avenge, and I'm going to... But as far as fallout is concerned, it had a little bit of fallout but nothing too crazy, and of course I expected fallout because it is a shimmer shade. Or shimmer palette. So I'm going to go into some blush. I think this Party blush, even though I just used it in my last video, it's going to be perfect for this look because it matches the inner lid shade. So I'm just going to take that on this Sonia Kashuk Dual Fiber Stippling brush and apply that. And I really like to work my blush into my bronzer, contour, highlight area. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Wispy lashes. I bought the 5-pack that was at Target. I don't remember how much it was, but I think this will be really cute because you'll be able to see everything. But first I'm going to apply some mascara. But first I'm going to apply some liner. This is the Fly Liner. You guys know I've been really loving this Fly Liner from Fenty. So that's what that looks like so far. I'm going to take some mascara really quick. For my bottom lashes, I think I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Hydrofuge brown black or black brown mascara. So I have my lashes on. I wanted to do something very like simple and natural so that you can really see the different shadows and all of the pigmentation that are on my eyes. Now this is a dramatic look. It's dramatic. Like for me this is dramatic. Having an all shimmer, like a shimmer crease, that's dramatic for me. Okay, so I think for lips I just want to do like maybe liner and a gloss bomb. So let me wipe off the gloss bomb I have on right now. Okay, so for liner I went in with this espresso that I usually use from the beauty supply, and then on top of that I went in with the Matchstick in Truffle. I actually really like this as a liner. I think it's a really nice brown shade. For the topper, I'm gonna go in with Fussy from Fenty. I think this is just a really pretty shade. So I can't forget about highlight. I'm gonna hop into my new favorite highlight. This is Fenty Beauty's Trophy Wife, and it's just so beautiful. Plus I want to kind of piggyback off of this gold, which I feel like they're the same color. Can you guys see that? Does that look like the same color to you? I don't know, but well, maybe if I show you in the pan you'll see it better. Is that the same shade? Is that the same color? Shut the front door. I feel like this is the same color. So, okay, I'm going to do one side with Trophy Wife on my cheek, and then the other side I'm going to do Avenge on the other side to see if they're the same color. So I'm going to take Trophy Wife. This is my AOA Studio F19 brush. I'm going to take Trophy Wife and just boom. Oh gosh, I feel like this is the same freaking color. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Really pretty. And then I'm going to flip the brush over and I'm going to take Avenge, which is the eyeshadow. It's the same color. I am flipping the brush as I go, but this is the same color. So if you guys, I mean, I highly suggest you guys pick up Trophy Wife, but if you haven't already picked up Trophy Wife, or if you feel like it's just too expensive to get just a highlight shade, pick up this called Mayhem palette. Pick it up, because this Avenge shade right here, this is Trophy Wife in an eyeshadow. Bomb. Bomb. And I didn't even think of it until when I was looking, and I was like, wait, does that look like the same color? This is really cute. This is really cute. I'm going to take, I guess I might as well just finish highlighting with Avenge then. I'm actually going to take an eyeshadow brush so that I can highlight everywhere else with it. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio number 5 brush. And I'm going to take Avenge. And I'm going to... just want to make sure I'm able to blend that out. That's why I'm using a small eyeshadow brush to really get in those precise areas and blend out that eyeshadow. And this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I am pleasantly surprised by the pigmentation in this palette. I think that the shadows are really pretty. Now, for me personally, I will definitely need another palette to work with this palette, because I prefer to have like more matte shades and more blendable shades. It's not like these weren't blendable, it's just that me having a shimmer in my crease, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something that I would go for. I prefer to have a matte shade and maybe a pop of a shimmer instead of having like an all over shimmer look. But again, I wanted to use as many shadows as possible so that you guys can really see like what these shadows are all about. Again, if you've been looking for Trophy Wife, I found it in a shadow. And this is the Trophy Wife side, and this is the Avenge side, and they look the exact same. I think this would be a really nice palette to have all of your shimmers in one palette. They have some really bright colors. You can always use this just for the pop of color. I really like how I was able to use the Suspicion shade, which is this one right here, in my outer corner just to deepen up the look just a little bit. And it didn't give me any trouble to blend it with all the other shades that were already on my eyes. And yeah, so again, I really do like this palette. This palette is probably like the last palette that I would purchase out of all of them, just because it's all shimmer, but I do think it's worth purchasing. Again, you have all of these shimmer shades. You can create so many different looks with this palette. Of course, you would still need another palette. You can always use your bronzer or your contour as your crease shade and then go in with this, and it'll be a really simple, easy look, because all of these shades are actually really nice to work with. You can just slap them on and just use that in like a contour shade or a bronzer shade in your crease, and it'll be a really nice eye look. So this palette was a guess for me. I really do like this palette. I have been really enjoying all of these Bad Habit cult palettes. They have been amazing. The pigmentation is there, the blendability is there, they last all day. I literally do my makeup around 12 in the afternoon, and then I take my makeup off around midnight when I'm done editing and I upload and everything, and they do not budge. Like, they're not running, they're not smudging. So yeah, if you want to achieve this look, definitely check out this cult Mayhem palette. Definitely something worth looking into. On the Hush app, the palette was originally $24, but because they were on sale, they were only like $14. So I think that's a huge steal and a huge savings. And this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to join the Beauty Bunny family, because in 2019 we're growing, we're expanding, we're learning new tricks and new tips, and we want to continue to grow with you. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.